to another edition of the Idiot's Guide to Gaming with me, Super Dave, and today we are checking out the smash hit video game Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. I've been reading a lot of video game reviews, and all the reviews that I've read have given this game a perfect score of 10 out of 10. If all the big gaming websites are giving this game a perfect score of 10 out of 10, does this compel me to do the same thing? Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain is a video game that lets you play the actual game without imposing the game storyline on you. There are video games out there that require you to finish missions in a certain way and do things in a certain way. In Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, all you have to do is complete your objective, and how you do it is completely up to you. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. There's a mission where I have to recover a weapon of mass destruction developed by the US military, and while on that mission I also have to free a prisoner who knows where this weapon is being held. I tried the stealth approach, and while crawling from one cover point to the next, an enemy spotted me, and the game went into a slow motion phase called reflex time, and it gave me the opportunity to take out this enemy. But sadly, the suppressor on my rifle got worn out and the whole camp heard my fire. My cover was blown, and I basically had over 100 men shooting and throwing grenades at me. By now you can tell that the situation I was in was very messy, and getting out of it would require additional firepower. So I pulled out my iDroid and I called for an airstrike to assist me. After taking a couple of hits and bodies laying everywhere, there I was walking around nervously in the caves of Afghanistan, wondering what's going to crawl out of these caves and attack me. How a situation changes in Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain is solely up to you. You can start a mini World War III by taking on enemies head first, or use the stealth approach and try to complete your missions without being detected. There's a huge plus in finishing games without being detected, as you can knock out enemies and hook them up to a balloon that will take them to Mother Base, and they can be part of your own private army. Mother Base plays a huge role in Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain, as it helps you to develop weapons, send your private army on missions, and to generate GMP, money in this case. You can use firepower here and there, but you'll need to constantly look for highly skilled soldiers that you'll need to recruit in order to expand your Mother Base. Big budget video games usually have really dramatic cutscenes, and yes, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain also suffered from that in the beginning, but once that was over, I was consumed by the gameplay. I had so much to do that I forgot about that opening scene. If I wasn't trying to flee a camp filled with enemy soldiers, I was crawling in a cave somewhere in the mountains of Afghanistan, or I was plotting on how I could take down a bunch of tanks with the weapons that I had at my disposal. The storyline didn't affect how I played the game or the outcome. As long as I got the job done and I didn't die along the way, the objective remained the same. Gathering intel along the way made the job a bit easier, and recruiting soldiers and gathering resources made sure that Mother Base kept on expanding. Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain is a solid 10 out of 10 and is available on the PS3, the PS4, the Xbox One, the Xbox 360, and on PC. Hit me up on www.idiotsguidetogamingthewordpress.com. Let me know what you think of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. You can also tweet me at the Idiot's Guide to Gaming on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Just search for the Idiot's Guide to Gaming on Facebook and comment on this post. My name is Super Dave, and this is the Idiot's Guide to Gaming.
Welcome to this week's edition of the Idiot's Guide